We're gonna... Grumpf Bayenray's grimoire is currently being held in an outpost near the drow city of Menzoberranzan. Driz scouted it, and it's crawling with drow. Enough that we need to play this safe. We acquired a scroll that will disguise you as a drow priestess. You're gonna bring Drizzt in as your prisoner. Get close to the grimoire, steal it, and walk out of there. You're gonna have to do this fast before the drow figure out you're not a deranged drow priestess.
Remember, you must be as harsh as possible to all around you.
Priestess Melkoff, your garb is quite strange. And is that Dristoan? You've subdued him? Yes, priestess. Open the gates!
Leave me alone! I was just part of a scouting party for the Neverwinter Guard! I never meant to hurt anyone! The adventurer? What are... Sorry. What are you doing here? I won't ask. Thank you. Thank you. You saved me again.
He will see through our ruse. We may have to fight him.
Ah, a disguise self-spell. Quite clever, though I was never really one to fall for it. Let's not dwell too long on your disguise. I'm rather curious what you're doing here with an injured Dristoan. He and I have a nice little history, which is why I've kept my sword sheathed and this conversation polite. I pieced together you're here for old Grumpf's grimoire. There are 1,000 reasons why. Perhaps you tell me your reason. Vizeron de Vir. I'd assume the old conjure be dead by now. Listen, I can give you Grumpf Bayenray's grimoire. I never really was his biggest fan, but only on one condition. You cannot trust Vizeron. Oh, sure, he'll help you kill him. He has no reason to help the demon. However, I'm sure he has an alternative. He hated the Drow Society, but that doesn't mean he wasn't one of the most vile, corrupt wizards that ever walked Menzoberranzan. Because Vizeron is too much like dear old Grumpf, and Grumpf is the reason why we're in this mess to begin with. You've come this far and you still don't know? If Vizeron is alive, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Grumpf Bayenray inadvertently summoned Demogorgon into the heart of Menzoberranzan, which started a chain reaction that brought in all the demon lords out of the abyss. Groff is the reason why the Underdark is embroiled in chaos right now. It's a well-kept secret, but not from me.
Demons! We're under attack! Jarl Axel, we're going. I suppose it is up to us then.
to stay out. You're too late. Baphomet will reshape the Underdark.
You ran into Jarl Axel? Small world, I suppose. What he said about Viseron is concerning. We gotta find the truth about this. If Catty were here, she'd help in a heartbeat. But I think I got the next best thing. Makos, the warlock that helped us to find Viseron in the first place, is here again in Mantor Dairy. on some business. Bring the grimoires we found to him and see if he can shed light on what the wizard's planning. Either Drizzt was wrong, or Jarl Axel is playing one of them drow politic games.
How goes the task of killing a demon lord? So you fear Vizeron will betray you all after defeating Baphomet? Justified fear, if I do say so. I believe I can help, given some time. Give me the grimoires you've collected. I shall enlist the aid of Grazilax to see if we can discover Vizeron's plans. Well, Vizeron does plan on destroying Baphomet. After that, he'll either destroy the maze engine, or use the device to kill us all. I can't tell which path he'll take. I suggest going along, for now. We'll find a way to prepare ourselves. How goes the task of killing a demon lord? So you fear Vizeron will betray you?
You've returned. I suppose the dwarf could be trusted after all with a simple set of directions. Give me the grimoires and I will get to work crafting a spell to get us past the labyrinth and into the maze engine. This spell will take some time. Days, perhaps even weeks. I must have no interruptions while I work. That's to be expected. Ask what you want and I will answer. We're both partners in this task to destroy Baphomet and the maze engine. Any information you require, you shall have. I have various agents that keep me informed about events on the surface world, which includes the threat of the elemental cults. From my research, I've deduced that their power must have been given to them by some creature sick enough to worship the elemental evils. These grimoires represent the ancient knowledge of the four elements, something which these cults had no desire to lose. The spell I'm casting will have to get through numerous barriers, both magical and physical. To do so, I will have to harness the power of all four elements, bend them to my will, and use them as a sort of arrow to pierce through these barriers to allow us to reach the maze engine. After all of this is done, I intend to hunt down whoever was behind the elemental cults. Even if you defeat the cults, this person could simply start them again. Before you depart, I have a question for you. I'm risking much working with you and your friends. If Menzoberranzan knew I still lived, they would have an army here to kill me. I heard of your assault on the Drow outpost to recover the grimoire. Yet it took you some time to reach my tower. Why is that? Are you in league with someone from Menzoberranzan? That is understandable. You were quite close to Menzoberranzan, if I recall correctly. My apologies for questioning your loyalty. I have been betrayed many times in the past. It is second nature to assume it will happen again. I will take these grimoires and begin work on the spell. I will send word to your dwarf friend when it is complete.
We still don't know if we can be trusting the drow, eh? I suppose that's what we get for working with them. At least we know Vizeron wants to destroy Baphomet. If he plans on killing us, he'll have to work harder than everyone else in Dry. Looks like we're back to hurrying up and waiting. In the meantime, we got plenty of issues with demons and cultists that are demanding your attention.